What is up, guys? Welcome to the Hookers Podcast. My name's Thomas. Here we got my friend Edgar, and we got Alex. Let's all three say three facts about each other: our address and our social security number.
Wait, let's start. Let's
Let's
start.
start.
Like, that was it. That was the intro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Topic.
Wait. Are we
no.
gonna?
Oh yeah. You introduce yourself. You
Yeah.
introduce yourself.
After you.
No. No, please. I insist. Okay, cool. Alex, you go.
So my name is Alex. Just some random high school stoner retard. That's it.
You're supposed to say 3 facts.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 facts?
Also, I don't
Yeah.
think you should. You probably shouldn't say retard.
Okay. 3 facts. I like playing games. I like smoking. And I want to be a pilot. There you go.
There you go. All right, I'll go next, I guess. My name is Edgar. I also like to smoke. I can speak Spanish, and I plan to do computer science for the future. Yeah.
It's not an interview. You guys are like, I'm gonna major in
That's just
computer
3
science.
facts.
Let me push it on my glass. Okay,
Oh.
here's my
Alright, whatever.
resume.
Alright, you
I
go.
don't know.
Uh,
Joe Rogan says retard, I'm pretty sure.
does he?
He does.
Oh, well then we can say retard.
Retard.
Alright.
Hey, my name's Thomas. I live on the coast. I do boat stuff, and I like to cook. That's about it, right? We're good now.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Okay, so I got my topic. I told you guys about it.
Okay, yeah. Let's share your topic.
So I got good feeling things, and
feeling
here's my example. Okay, I was like,
Okay.
there's got to be something that you guys know too, and I don't think Edgar will relate to this. Where
Okay.
like imagine like it's been a long day, right? You've been wearing socks and shoes all day, and then you climb into bed, and you take off your socks in bed. It has to be in bed, and you
Yeah.
throw them on the floor. That I think it's just so satisfying. I don't know why.
I do
just
that all the time.
do you really?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really
Well,
think
whenever you would
twice
come to my
about
house,
that.
and then you'd be going to sleep. I would like, you're not gonna take off your socks, and you're like, no.
Well, if you're at
And
someone
then you
else's
started
now-
like, and you
oh,
started touching your
so-
fingers together, and you're like, no.
Well, I didn't want to. I don't know. I don't want to throw my stuff on your floor. I guess I don't know. Trying to be a little respectful. Jeez.
But you
Yeah,
guys,
no,
you got that? You
I
got that?
feel like it's a little weird to take off your socks at other people's house.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I don't like. I mean, come on.
I don't know.
Well,
but no,
that's probably because you live where it's warm, so people have bare feet like all the time, right?
I've had bare feet in New York too.
Well, you're just weird then.
if you're in New York, you never take your socks off.
Yeah, New York.
Take a shower with your
People.
socks. Love wet socks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But do you guys
No,
have
but
any-
yeah, I do that
just
all
swim
the
with
time.
socks on. Yeah.
I do that all the time. I did that last night.
But isn't it? It's a good, isn't it? It's like just a good feeling.
Yeah, it's good. Oh my god, I was in my blanket. It's like I don't know if you guys know, but here I'll explain. Do you guys? I'll just whatever. Do you know the those like Hispanic blankets or whatever that have like the tigers on them and they're really fluffy?
I think so. I think I
Thomas
had one.
might know.
I think I
Yeah.
had one.
Yeah, it's oh my, I love my
Can't relate to
blanket.
that.
It's really you gotta try it sometime.
But you know what I
Yeah,
mean about
took
it?
them off and
Yeah.
it was I
Yeah.
know what you mean. I love that.
It's specifically in bed too. Like it's not the same when you're out of bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you get like okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But oh wait, like when you wear long socks? I don't know if Edgar feels this way because
I don't like.
he's not very hairy, but when you're wearing long socks and you take them off and if your ankles feel weird because your like hair's matted. Do you get that, Alex? I feel like you're not very hairy either.
Nah, I'm not that hairy.
I'm a
but
hairy guy.
I don't really feel that.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. But do you guys have any like other like like kind of like examples of that? Like I feel like you have to.
Um.
I feel like Edgar does with how much
Well,
he poops.
Wait, what?
Like, come on. I mean, pooping feels good once it comes out, and like working with you, you'd poop once every 2 hours.
Dude, pooped.
really?
Yeah, at work, I poop like 3 times a day.
Holy shit.
Like,
I
I would
never
would
pooped
come
my
in, and
work.
it's like he was like holding it, waiting for me to do his work, and he'd be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go poop."
No,
It's
that's
true.
actually unbelievable. I've worked for like, I think almost a year, maybe a little over. I've never taken a shit at
Yeah,
work
no,
once.
I
Really?
never poop in public. I just do not
No,
want to sit down.
okay. No,
Me
no, no,
too.
no. I used to be like that. I used to never poop. But then it's just like, oh, it's just I couldn't hold it, man. I have to go. If you gotta go, you gotta go, you know?
Okay, but that's
So,
fine if it's like every once in a while.
Honestly,
But
I can hold in a shit pretty well.
like if I'm in a car ride, like a long car ride, I will hold it for up
no,
to 8
okay,
hours.
that's different. I could do that too. But the thing is I have to walk back and forth and I can't do
But I don't
the
do
penguin
that. I just
shuffle.
But you don't
just
need
be you
that.
don't need that.
No, but like
You have a freaking
it's
log coming out,
it's just
Yeah, you got like a
sometimes.
loose ass
holding
fucking
10 pounds in there.
intestine.
But like,
Honestly, sometimes I just did it just because I didn't want to work anymore. I just took a little
yeah,
break
Yeah.
I
in
could
there.
kind of tell. Like you would take
Yeah.
off your apron and you'd be like, "Oh, let's.
Oh well,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go poop," and you take it. You're putting in your AirPods and you're like, "Okay,
Yeah.
you keep the pots going.
Yeah.
You keep the pots and pans going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go poop." And I
Yeah.
just got in, and there's so much work.
It's true. It's
Nice.
true.
And then like 2 hours later, you do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this guy would never order food for me.
Okay, grow up, man. Order your own food.
But they like you
Bro.
speak Spanish, right? You speak Spanish.
Yeah, I
Alex,
know, but you can
Alex,
still. They speak English too. They speak
yeah, but
English
like not.
too.
But it's like no, Alex.
The
Let me
I
paint you
get
a
it.
picture.
Like
Let me
you're
paint you a picture.
talking directly to the cooks and they speak Spanish.
But let me paint you a picture,
It's
Alex.
kinda
Right?
weird.
I just start working
Alright,
here. All the cooks, all Hispanic. They all speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. They're all It's you always pick if you're. I feel like
I
if you're
know.
Hispanic, you also you pick a little at the white kids who are new. It's just what you do.
They did.
They do. I did that at my last place I worked. Like I told you about it. I was like carrying dishes and the guy pretended to trip me, and he didn't, but he
Nice.
pretended to.
Hey, I don't blame him. That's just how it should
It just
be.
is. It's just that's how it is. And so then, like, I get hungry, right? Because my family eats early.
Oh,
We
no,
eat at
okay,
like
here's the
5,
thing
6.
about no. Oh wait, before you carry on. Here's the thing about me. When I'm working, I do not get hungry. Like when I worked at the farm, right? I worked 12 hours a day. I worked from 6 to 6. Never I got hungry.
But like, okay,
Never.
but I get hungry, right? I get hungry, and also I've been standing the whole day. Not the whole day, but the
Yeah.
whole
Are
time
you
we've been
allowed to
working.
eat while you're
Oh
on the
yeah, no,
clock?
you are. You just as long as
Order
you catch
food,
up.
whatever.
But like,
Okay.
so like, and I have back problems. Like leaning over that sink that hurts.
Yeah, and you're tall too, so it's like,
Yeah, it's not nice. And so
yeah.
I'm like, Edgar, I know that you're not hungry and you don't like to order early, but could you order, since I don't speak Spanish, and could you just go ask these guys for some food for us? And he would just say, no, maybe in an
No.
hour.
Yeah, and then because no, every time he asked, it was always so busy.
No,
It
no,
was
no,
so
it was
busy.
not. No, it wasn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it wasn't.
was.
No.
Yes, it was.
That is.
I remember this one time specifically too. Oh my! You had like 4 buckets at your feet,
No.
and you were still asking me for food.
No, I was like, could you? Because I was like saying like I could get this done, and then it's gonna calm down because like it's like it calms down around like 8 or 9, because
No.
everyone comes in at like 7. So I'm like, could you order so we could eat during that little bit of little period we have? And then he says no, and I'm like, please, I don't want because then at the end I get so much work that I don't have any time to eat, and that's when he orders, and he doesn't have anything to do because he does all the things that are doing while they're cooking, and I do the things that happen after people are done eating, and people are done eating at the end of the night, right? And people aren't cooking at the end of the night, and so then they're bringing in like 5 buckets, and I'm like, why couldn't you have ordered earlier? Neither like there's a time when
Listen,
neither of us
man.
work, and
I'm
now
looking out for
and
myself.
now you
I'm
order.
looking out for myself. I'm looking out for
That's weird.
myself.
I thought it would just be like both of you finished all the work. I
No,
didn't know it was
it's
like
so different.
you
Well,
had
like
your own
really
type
different.
of
we
dishes.
help each other if we're not doing anything, obviously, but like But sometimes if you don't have anything, like if and Edgar's doing pans, then I'll sit down for a second and give myself a second, and he'll do the same.
Mhm.
But it's not. But then
All right.
but then at
So
the end, he'll
clearly
just
your
be
schedules don't line up.
No, but he'll just be sitting. Yeah, because we do different things. But then like at the end, then he orders my food. My food is sitting on the table getting cold, and he's just sitting on one of the
Yeah, because
crates
I'm done.
one of the
'Cause I'm
crates
done.
that washes the glasses, and he's just sitting there watching his phone because he's eating.
Because I'm done. Because I'm done.
And then you get stuff. Then you get stuff after that, and then it's
Yeah, because I'm done.
yeah. But then you get more stuff to do, and I'm still doing stuff because I have more to do at that period, and it killed me.
Hey, man.
You just gotta man up and order your own food then.
It's like
That
it's
point-
not the
that point-
same though. It's
At
weird.
that point, I mean, Thomas, you told me when you worked by yourself, you didn't order food.
By myself. Oh no, no, but I would have if I had to, but they literally just brought me stuff. That was the thing.
That's bullshit. I never got brought food.
Well, like one
Well,
time,
not all the
one time, like one of them was like, "You like shrimp scampi?" And I said, "Yeah." And they're like, "Okay, I'll make it for you." And then they made it me. And then what's his name? What's the guy? Whatever, the guy, the bald guy with the beard. He was like, "Hey, you want me to make you a sandwich?"
Zach?
Yeah, and I said, "Sure." And then he brought me a sandwich. That was it. It was like I didn't have to ask anybody. They came to me, and it was so nice.
Probably because they felt bad because you never asked.
No,
Yeah.
no, it was like they asked earlier than I would want to eat, but I was like, yeah, I'll take it. They asked it. They would ask it like 5, which is like,
Well, I never got asked. Well, I probably got asked in the beginning, like probably the first few days, and then after that,
yeah, well,
just all on my own.
yeah, because they came to expect you to ask probably.
Yeah, and they expect you to ask.
But I didn't have to. That I didn't.
Whatever,
There was
whatever.
not a. They always fed me.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sounds like you guys had it great at Dairy Queen. You're not even technically allowed to eat
really.
unless you're on
Really?
break. I mean, people still do.
Well, yeah.
Like,
But don't you get like a free
you
meal?
sh- you gotta-
I get a little bite.
yeah, but you're supposed to like take it home.
That's so weird.
That is weird.
I mean, I guess you
I
don't
mean,
work
I
as
think
long
that's
either.
illegal. I think that's just illegal shit.
No, like the place I worked before washing dishes, that guy was super uptight about legal things. He would be like, legally, you have to go take a 30-minute break, and I would be like, okay, and he'd be like, make a sandwich for yourself so you eat something, and I would do that, and he was super uptight about that, and he let me eat.
Well, on break.
I wish, man. I wish it was like that.
Yeah, no, that guy couldn't care less. He wouldn't even pay me my full hourly rate half the time.
Really?
No, I worked 40 hours my first week, and
I remember that.
with being paid $13.50, I would have gotten like I think $550. But then he gave me $500, which is being paid $13 an hour. I did the math, and which I was
Oh,
like,
you gotta take into account those off the book taxes though.
no, he doesn't. He doesn't. What? He doesn't. He didn't.
Give him a check.
But like,
But
He just takes a little out for himself.
no, and then sometimes he would give me $13.50, and he would give me exactly what I calculated. So then I came up to him, and I was like, you didn't give me $50 a little bit ago, and he was like, okay, I'll look into it. Never heard back about it.
he hated you. I'm pretty sure he hated. Like
Why?
first day you showed up.
Oh yeah,
Literally,
no, he was
first-
super rude.
He said to me. He's not gonna work here because he's a white boy.
He said white boy.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't
You're
know if he said
kidding.
white boy, but he said no. He said, I think like I don't remember what. It might have been a day I worked by myself, but he asked me, is your friend really gonna work here? I was like, yeah, if you give him the chance. And he was like, he's not gonna last here because he's white, because he's a white boy.
That is
That's what he told me.
Fucked.
Swear to God, that's what he said to me.
Well, it's kind of
Ah.
unfortunate that like I had to move so early because I would have kept working and I would have loved to prove him
Me too.
wrong.
I would have kept working.
I would have
working
loved to
if-
stick it to that guy, but I had to go because my
Oh my
and I
God.
said to him
the
I
dude-
was like, hey, I'm sorry. I gave him a 2-week notice and he still complained afterwards. But I said I would like to keep working, but we put up our house and it sold instantly. And he was like, oh wow, that's crazy. And then he told me how and he was like, you're a really good worker. I think you'll go places. And then like a couple days before I had to go, he was like, I'm not sure if I'm able to find anybody. And then Edgar was like, what can you do? And he was like, yeah, right. Like exactly. Like I didn't give him a 2-week notice. He had 2 weeks to find someone.
Yeah, that's true.
He was it was like weirdly rude to me. Like he was nice like when I was there and everything, but he was like a little, I could tell.
Yeah.
Didn't like you because you weren't white or you weren't Mexican.
Yeah, he didn't think you had the.
He's like, this guy
Uh,
can't be a dishwasher. He's not even
yeah.
fucking brown.
Yeah.
Bro, I hated the new guy that came in like
Oh, I'm sorry.
to replace you. Ugh. He
Why was
burned
he bad?
himself so many times.
Burned
He is
himself.
so stupid.
Burned himself. I would grab things right as they came out, and it did not bother me.
Yeah, I know, but he's managed to burn himself like so many times. Like it's just, and the way he works,
The way you
he like
described it. It sounded like it was disgusting.
it was so gross. Okay, so you know how usually I would just grab the pans, I
Yeah.
just put them in there, and then I'd wash them, right? And
Yep.
then eventually it would fill up, and then eventually I'd have to dig in and get all the food out or whatever and let it drain.
Yep.
He filled it up beforehand to the brim.
Like a
Like he would grab a cloth.
in a freaking
He grabbed the
trough.
cloth. He grabbed the cloth, put it in there, like covered the drain, and just filled it up, and then like puts the dish or the soap in there, and he just let it fill up.
That
And
is
then it was awful.
that is weird. Alex,
He was just
Alex,
gross.
me and Edgar have been talking a while. You say something.
I don't know what to say,
I mean,
man.
you said you got work stories, right?
That's because it's
you did the
your
drive-thru.
fucking job. Well, I actually don't do the drive-thru.
I thought you said you did. That
I
was,
thought you did do draft though.
Well, like I'm not the guy who talks on the thing. I hate doing
we
that.
just make the food.
That's so. Yeah, honestly, I usually cook. That's
Oh God! Wow.
That's usually what I
Well,
do.
you said you have work stories. Are they actually good?
I don't know. I don't really have great ones.
I mean, I don't
Have you-
I don't know. I mean, you guys worked at the same place, so you guys
Yeah,
can
that's
like.
true.
Yeah.
Alex was gonna work there. Like if Thomas didn't, or no, Alex considered it. I asked him.
Yeah, I just don't think I wanted to.
I don't think you want to
Yeah.
either.
I think
Like,
you would
although
I
I
mean, it was
although I
less
like,
pay
yeah,
for work.
you get more pay for less time. It's ridiculous. For less work.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you drinking
Yeah, man, my boss is rich. I'm drinking Sprite.
again?
The other day, there's some people came in who were like basically his boss, right? Like the owner of the restaurant's boss,
Mm-hmm.
like corporate people. They came in. Everyone was like on a tight ass ship. No one was like letting anything slide, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was talking to Martin and like the co-manager, I guess, for like 3 hours in the dining room. It was so annoying, bro. Like, there's so much stuff you have to do differently when like the boss is there. It just basically is fucking torture, right? It's really annoying.
I
But
get it.
they're talking for 3 hours, and then they start walking back into the kitchen, and I'm cooking with somebody else who's like experienced, and they're like, "Dude, there's way too much food in here," and we start throwing shit out, like throwing out tons of food, and like burying them in the trash because they're like wrapping up. Like if he saw like, cause like you
Wait,
make the
How is there
food
too
right,
much
and then
food?
cause you're supposed to make the food and then you put it in like a
Like a
warm area
Oh,
where it's just
okay.
like a warmer. Basically, they only want like you to like cook to order, basically. But that's like that's the most unrealistic shit ever. Like
I feel like that wouldn't
anyone who
make.
actually worked knows you can't cook to order when shit takes like 3 minutes to cook.
I always thought that everything was pre-made since it's comes out so fast with fast
me
food.
too.
Yeah, that's
True.
exactly it. But basically, we had a ton of shit. We threw like fucking 50% of everything away. And then they come back and they don't even look at anything. And then they fucking leave. And they gave Martin a fucking 25 years of like great service medal, like plaque.
He's been working there for 25 years.
Yeah, he's on that place for like 30, fucking 25 years. I don't know.
That is weird. Like I feel like at that
Wow.
if you're gonna own a restaurant, I feel like you should just like if you want to own something like a Dairy Queen, just make something and then name it something else and then just serve the same things. I wouldn't want to
Well,
be known as the guy who owns Dairy Queen.
I mean, he's so fucking rich.
He's balling.
They him and his buddies, like when I first started working there, they don't really do it anymore, but they would come into the restaurant at some days of the week and play poker. And they literally were playing for thousands of dollars. Like right in front of all the workers.
What?
Like while we're closing, trying to like clean shit and all everything. They're playing poker in the room, like 8 people. And yeah, they had stacks of cash.
Wow, that sounds cool.
My
You're not
fault.
allowed to eat. You're not allowed to eat in the restaurant, and these guys are gambling.
Oh yeah, they did some
Hey man, you can't eat
cool
that
stuff.
chicken sandwich in here.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've gotten talked to before. Like he comes in out of nowhere, and like we're about to close like 30 minutes, and I have a shit ton of stuff. He's like, Alex, like you can't be making all this food this close to closing time. Now all this is gonna have to get thrown away and shit. It's just fucking mad annoying.
What do you say?
I was just like,
Do you
yeah,
like blush
it
and
was
say, "I'm
just.
sorry,
I
sir"?
was like, oh yeah, I made that food like a really long time ago. We were in a rush, and then we just died. I'm sorry. Just like make up some excuse.
Yeah.
Nice,
Cool, man.
nice.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't really have any work stories though. I mean, maybe the time that I sliced my finger open.
you. Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that when it happened.
There's not really much to tell. It was just
I mean, I think you just sliced your finger open.
yeah. This was when I was like first starting to cook, like in the kitchen, and you have to like open up these bags of like chicken so you can throw them in the fryer and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it was hard. I was struggling with opening it and then like getting the perfect tear to like easily pour it. So then this one person's like, "Yo, just do this with this knife, or like just take this knife and just cut it open like this." I'm like, "All right, shit."
Oh, that
And
looks nice.
the next day, I'm doing that exact thing. Basically, holding the bag with one hand, slicing the top with the other, and somehow I just slice it too far. Cut my finger.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it was honestly worth it because it didn't really hurt that bad, and I didn't have to go to work for the
When was
rest of the
that?
day.
Like, was that in August?
That was a while ago.
Because that would have been funny if it was in August. Because I remember when Edgar was here, I sliced my finger. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
I sliced the tip of my thumb off.
Sliced it bad.
I sliced it off with like a fillet knife for fishing. I was like cutting something, and then I just went. I was like, I think it was when it was raining.
At work?
No. It was we were fishing on the boat,
Yeah.
and it
Oh.
was like raining, I think, and it was wet, and I just nicked my finger off.
Did you have to go to any
No,
hospital?
no,
or
I just put a
anything?
band-aid on it.
I helped you with putting the band-aid on.
You did, and
I
then you
did.
kissed it, and then you.
And
You
did I?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say
That would have been funny though.
should have.
that would be really cute. I should have missed opportunity.
What we're slowing down now.
Well, I can talk about some.
Yeah, go.
Today Thomas already knows about this, but me and my brother we went to the park because we wanted to play a little bit of tennis. There's no goddamn net.
That is weird.
There's just no net. It's just ripped out. I don't even. There's no like poles or anything.
So you walked to the park. And
We
there was
went
just
to the
no
park
net.
and there was just no net.
That's weird.
So we just basically hit the ball back and forth.
Did you at least try to hit it above where the net would be?
No, yeah, we pretended like there was kind of a net.
Edgar, you should have
But
told me to pull up.
Yeah, Alex
I
was
was
just
actually
standing in the
going
middle.
to.
He's about.
I was actually going to. I was gonna be like, yo, me and my brother gonna hit the park, but I don't know. I kind of forgot.
And you were like, I don't want to see
Uh,
Alex.
Exactly. That's what you
Yeah,
thought.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know you.
Being on that tennis court, like I feel like they could have put it somewhere better, where it's a little like shady or something.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty
Like,
bright.
like I remember being out there with you and just dying. Like I
Yeah,
remember we were out there and we were like we want to keep playing, and then I was like I'm gonna call my mom. Can we go swimming?
yeah, I remember that. I remember. And then we went to Alex's house. Alex was there too.
Yeah,
Or one time.
and we went in
Then we
Alex's
went to
super nice
Alex's
warm
like.
pool. Who jumped in there? My balls went
Yeah.
10 feet up my stomach.
Yeah.
I'm not even 10 feet. There was just like a pole sticking out of my chest.
I remember that. That was that was not fun.
Bruh.
Yeah, and your mom was like, she knew it was gonna happen too.
We
What?
called it.
Yeah,
Yeah, your mom was like,
your mom
"We're
was
really
like,
gonna go."
you guys are gonna swim, and we were like, yeah, we'll go for it. And then we jumped in, and we were probably out there for like 20 minutes, and then we came in.
Probably less.
Yeah.
I feel like it was 20 with
That's
how
how
with
it
how
goes
much we
most
didn't
of
want to get in.
Oh yeah.
We were all like, we'd touch it and we go, oh, it's a little nippy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Good times.
And then you had to move away.
I'm sorry, but now look, think of all the opportunities now. You guys can come down here. We can go to the beach and fish and go on the
There'd be
boat.
so much more opportunities if you just never moved, bro.
But now there's so many opportunities that you guys would never have if you stayed in New York.
We can fish here. We can.
Can
Yeah,
you
can fish
can
Go
it.
to
you
a
jump off the
beach.
beach and then jump into a pool that's like 12 feet deep? That was awesome. We were at the
Yo,
beach
Oh
cliff jumping.
and there
yeah.
was like
Yeah.
there was like a drop off because like where the tide changes, and then it's like if you step into the water, it's like 12 feet deep right off the sand, and it was so fun because you could just like dive and it would
Was.
look ridiculous because
Yeah.
people don't dive on the beach, but that was fun.
Sounds
And I
good.
dived a couple times and I went straight into the sand that was there, and it was a little funny, a little wacky.
I got sunburned that day.
You did. I didn't
That
think
was
that you could
terrible.
get sunburn, but
Neither
you
did I.
you
This
looked
was
pink.
on
Why.
the
That's why
vacation.
I denied the. That's why I denied the.
My mom was like, "Are you sure you don't want
Sunscreen.
sunblock?" I remember you
I was like,
literally put up your
"Uh,
hand and you were like, "Nah, I'm okay."
yeah, I know.
Hey,
And then I got
I'm not gonna
sunburned.
burn.
Oh my. Yeah, it was. That was. That's terrible. Oh, remember we found the black sand?
Yeah.
And then-
There's a little. We'll tell. It's funny.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. So
Oh wait.
where it's
Yeah, you go.
so it's basically in like an island, a pretty small island,
Yeah.
and we were walking around it, and we're just walking along, doing our thing, and we find this black sand.
It's like up at the top.
Cool.
It's like up at the
In
top of
itself,
the beach.
yeah, in itself, which is pretty cool, right?
And
So Thomas lays down in it, and then we realize it's like sticking to him. So I get the brilliant idea of just covering him with it. And so basically he looked black. And then we were gonna have him like walk up to his parents. Did they see you in that or
no, we put it back on after.
No.
Oh wait,
Oh,
but
well.
so I don't. So like this is not like it's not like coarse sand. First of all, this was like special sand. It felt like velvet. It was
It
crazy.
was, yeah,
it was soft.
Yeah,
It was like really nice. Like if I had to, I could have like slept in it.
yeah, it was really good.
But
And it would just stick to you.
yeah, and it was like if you
We just like smeared
yeah,
it
because
on
I was wet. I could just rub the dry sand on me. It's like when you take off your shoes at the beach and you go in the water and you can never get your feet clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we started walking down and we saw this other family or something.
Yeah,
And
they
then
came. They
Tom's
came.
got
Oh my god!
scared.
I thought I was safe, and then these people just came out of the freaking woods. Like there was like not the woods, but like there was like the brush,
Oh yeah.
and like there's no path up
Yeah.
there or anything. And these people just came out, and I saw them, and I just dashed to the water and washed myself off.
Bro, you should have just acted normal.
No,
like, all
same.
casual.
I mean, I
Yeah,
probably
that's
would have
what I
looked
was
normal next to Edgar, but like still, it was definitely a little bit off since my hair was blonde, not blonde, but dirty blonde, and
Yeah.
I don't look. There's like a couple parts
I mean,
missing. Does this guy have skin
You're a
cancer?
little kid. They just think you're innocent. They didn't think anything
Little
malicious.
kid. I'm like, I don't look like a child.
I mean, overreacted. Should've waved.
Listen, would you do it? Would you stay in? Would you cover?
Fuck
Would you?
Alex
yeah.
would
If
have.
you had
Alex would
freaking
have.
black
yeah,
sand
I
over your
Alex
entire.
would've.
Wait.
Alex
The
would've.
thing
I
is
swear
that
I
I didn't
would've.
have it on my face. That's the thing. I didn't have it on my face.
That's what makes it funnier.
Yeah, that's even. I would have had it on my face. I wish I had it on my face.
Yeah. I feel Alex would have stuck with
No,
it.
I
for
promise
Sure.
I would have done it.
He would have. Yeah.
But they
I
were
would've said
old people.
something.
They would have had a problem with it. Like we're just having fun.
Old people, they have less of a problem than young people.
What? No, they don't. Like they don't say
Well, are you
anything, but
talking
they have a
elderly?
problem with it.
Are you talking elderly or like
They weren't
adult,
old.
young
old.
adult?
They were like 30s.
They were no, they
40s,
were like
maybe.
40, 50. Like no one else. 30-year-olds don't go to the beach
Oh.
midday.
Yeah, they do.
Retired people go
They
there.
drink.
But like like a 30-year-old woman, like yeah, sure she'd probably come up and like say something about it or like just like look at me weird. But like old people,
And then I would
they
just
just
say
kinda-
to her, "Oh, I didn't realize that I was doing anything racist. I apologize. I was just fucking around with the black sand. Now fuck off,
Yeah.
bitch."
Yeah.
but like it's like yeah. I mean maybe.
I would have just played dumb.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was racist. Sorry.
My bad.
Covering myself head to toe in black sand is racist?
What? How?
Hey, it's not my fault.
I'm
Just
just.
I
goofing
was just
around,
fucking around in
Edgar.
the sand.
We're
Didn't
just a
realize it
couple
was
of
black.
goofballs.
Yeah, we're just fucking around,
Oh,
man.
remember me and there was like this. There's like on that island. There's like this big reservoir where like the water goes in after the tide. It comes up and then it washes in there and then it stays in there and so it's all warm and gross. And me and Edgar we're like, let's walk across it. And so we started walking
Oh
across this
yeah.
water, and it was like normal. It was like sand at first, and then it started to get like slimy, and it started smelling like poop. And we were like, we've committed, and we just kept walking,
Yeah.
and it was just getting worse and worse, and you could tell it was like probably just like there's horses on that island, and it was probably just poop and fish poop and mud, just all
Dude,
mixed
why'd
together.
you
And we were just
go through
walking
it?
through it, and we were like, we've already come this far, we got to keep going.
Yeah.
And then eventually we were like,
That's
okay, I'm
nasty,
sick of this.
man.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you could have come, Alex?
Alex.
Yeah, I wish.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I told you
My
four
family
months,
just happened to be going on vacation at the same
and
time.
then you didn't go, but you still didn't go.
Oh yeah, you didn't even go to like the
No, I
vacation you were
didn't.
This
gonna
guy
go to.
can't go to. This guy can't come to hang out with us because he's going
That's
on
because they
vacation,
told
and then
me
he
it was gonna
doesn't
be a
go on
real
vacation.
fucking
And we call him, and
vacation.
he's like playing GTA.
They
Oh
told
yeah,
me it
because he
was gonna
cut
be
his finger.
real.
Wait, isn't that when he cut his finger?
No,
I swear.
no, I don't think it was. I remember when he cut his finger. We were playing a game.
Oh,
I feel like at least.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know.
What finger? What finger? Oh no, you couldn't hit D on the keyboard. Hey guys, we completely forgot to record an outro. We just kind of ended it there. But if you enjoyed it, like the video if you're on YouTube, give us a good rating, follow on Spotify, and all that stuff. See you next time.